Consonant-le syllables. A consonant-le syllable is a syllable that has a consonant which is followed by an L and an E. So one consonant plus an L plus an E. And the way this is pronounced is like there is a short U between the consonant and the L. You do not hear the E. So here are some examples. The consonant-le syllables are the ones highlighted in red. And notice how you don't hear the E, but it's as if there's a U between the consonant and the L. So triple, syllable, puzzle. See? So let's practice with the pattern. First we look for the vowel, and it has to be preceded by an L. It has to be an L. And in front of that L has to be a consonant. Again, first we look for the vowel. It has to be an E at the end. Then there has to be an L in front of that, and a consonant in front of the L. So we're doing this backwards compared to the other syllables. Again, we look for the vowel. It has to be an E. And before that E has to be an L. And before that L has to be a consonant. Again here, we look for the vowel. There's an L before that E. And a consonant before that L. Now how do we pronounce these? Again, consonant-le syllables are pronounced like there's a short U between the consonant and the L. You do not hear the E. So if you pronounce something like this, zli, you're wrong. It will be pronounced zol. Tol. Not tli, but tol. Not kli, but kol. Sol. Dol. Let's try that one more time so you understand how it's pronounced. If you see this pattern, zol, tol, kol, sol, dol. Now how do we figure out consonant-le syllables in words with more than one syllable? First we look for the vowels. If we have an E at the end, we have to go back one, make sure that's an L, and what comes before that L is a consonant. It has to be consonant-le, otherwise we may confuse a silent E syllable for a consonant-le. So in this case, it's a consonant-le. And when we have this pattern, it's very easy to split after that, because we split right before the consonant in front of the L. So this way we realize that the first syllable is closed, so this will be pronounced denzel, denzel. Again, we look for the vowels. If there's an E, we have to go back before it and make sure that's an L, and before that L, it has to be a consonant. Since we have that pattern, we're going to split right before the F, so that way we recognize that the first syllable is closed, and the second one is a consonant-le, so this will be pronounced fanful, fanful. Again, we look for the vowels. We realize there's an E at the end. It has to have an L before it. It does. And that L has to have a consonant for it to be consonant-le. We split right before that first consonant. So we recognize that the first syllable is open, so it'll be pronounced long. So lodol, lodol. First we look for the vowels. If we have an E at the end, which we do, we go back one. We check to see it's an L. It is. And before that is a consonant. We split right before that consonant. We realize the first syllable closed, so this would be pronounced watzel, watzel. Again, we look for the vowels. There's an E at the end. We look at what's before it. It's an L, and before that is a consonant, so consonant-le. We split before the first consonant. So this way, we have a closed syllable, then a silent E, so tekel, tekel. Now let's try it with some real words. There are the vowels. There's an L before the E and a consonant before the L, so we split right before that consonant. So apple, apple. There are the vowels. There's an L before the E, consonant before that L. We split right before that one. We have a closed syllable for the first one, jumble, jumble. There are the vowels. There's the L. There's a consonant before it. We split before that one. Puzzle, puzzle. There are the vowels. There's the E at the end. L before it. Consonant before the L. We split between the two Fs. Shuffle, shuffle. Click here to go to the next video.